Hey YouTube, got another video for you. Just a deck that I've been toying around with. It's not particularly awesome, but it has shown me some fun times in a video I'll show you coming up. It's really good at stalling, surprisingly, which is the duel that I'll be showing you. I don't have a full extra deck because honestly I didn't put a lot of time and effort into this. I just kind of assembled this deck with an idea of I've got sevens. I even threw in a Dark Magician for shits and giggles so I could use him. So at least that was the idea of it, and the idea functions pretty well. I just didn't really feel a need to fill out the extra deck. I mean, I'll just put more copies in of these. Maybe a rank 4 or 2, but it's really a rank 7 deck. But this isn't the important part. This is just kind of, the deck build. Nothing too special. This guy was kind of interesting. I put him in there because he's just a 7 and he can mess up your opponent. Unfortunately, still have to deal with the two bad magicians. I can't say it. Magicians. There we are. I got one of this guy in there just for being able to get out monsters and trying it out. See if I can make it work. Of course, Myrmilio to search out my trap holes over here, and Myrmilio's secondary effect, which is very nice with pendulums, because if these guys run out, I can still special summon to pop back row and things like that. Machina Fortress, 3 Wiretap, 3 Deep Prison, 3 Mirror Force, because I don't have a ton of defense. Like, I'm expecting my guys to get blown up every turn. So, and I need to be able to survive a couple turns too. But yeah. This is the duel. It's just one duel. Excuse me. And hopefully it goes faster in sped up time than real time. But I almost end up decking out my opponent. I end up winning by just being able to kill him. But this really demonstrates if you can stall against Bujins. They really just play the Yamato game, and they're not as big a deal as I once thought way back when they first came out. Now, I was super annoyed with them. But I thought this duel was kind of funny just because he never attacked me, he never went into anything. And there's one moment that is probably one of the saltiest things I've ever done to someone. Like, I could feel his frustration through the internet. And really, I don't, because of Kaiser Coliseum, just because it's such a great stun card, I can't really do anything except just kind of wall up. And luckily for me, since I play, the 3 Mirror Force and the 3D Prison and the Bottomless Trap Hole, that's 7 cards of just destruction that I have, which outweighs his destructive. So, protects the Yamato, I take 1,000, big whoop. There it is. This guy right here. It's gonna be good, because he's got nothing to stop it. And I was able to get rid of Kaiser Coliseum for a little bit, but as you can see, it is short-lived. And then the Bottomless. I was so happy he didn't really have anything to answer that. It made my heart well up on the inside, and I could tell because he took a minute after that to actually do something. I'd use my card D, but I can't use it. And I think it's around this point that I started keeping track of our numbers. I think it was actually a little bit earlier, around the low 20s, that I started keeping track. And I was like, I am not going to draw any more cards, because I'm just going to try and deck him out. because I knew he's got the crane in hand. I knew there's nothing I can really do as long as Kaiser Coliseum's on there unless he brings out other monsters. So I'm sorry that this video is going to be long for almost no reason other than neither of us is doing anything, but I thought it was kind of funny. It's definitely not the most meta thing ever. It just shows you how strong Traptrix Myrmilio is, assuming that you have 5 back row, and then they're scared. Because that 1200 defense, you know, it's totally boss. And, yep, right around here is when he starts to get a little antsy. And he starts going crazy on me. Because he's already stopped using Yamato's effect, which happened, I think, in the low teens, but he left that guy open, and that was really his downfall. If you're using Kaiser Coliseum, as you probably are well aware of, stick to one monster. Like, if you're able to maintain advantage through one monster, then just keep it. But unfortunately for him, he couldn't do anything, because as bad as these 2 cards are, they are still faster than Yamato and Bujins. And so if I'm set up and he can't do anything, I don't know why he didn't try to break my scale though, because if he did that, I couldn't special summon anything. But yeah, that was the video. It was just kind of a ring around the rosy, watching him deck himself out a little bit. Even though I didn't get the deck out, it still made me happy, and it was really just that bottomless play that it warmed the cockles of my heart. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it's not too long, and I'll see you guys around.